you. You crown me. You crown me.
Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Happily ever after.
Yeah, welcome back, Yeah, another Sunday. It's vibes time.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, it's been a crazy afternoon actually. So if you do hear screaming kids in the background, some music that pops out of nowhere, it's because everyone is in the house and in the background. So please, you'll have to excuse us for all of that. It has taken a bit of a hectic start to it. However, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram now. That is our now new platform that we are going to keep you posted on the behind the scenes, what we do on a daily. Yeah. So, yeah.
You forgot share and comment.
Yeah, share and comment, guys.
See,
But subscription is important.
No, subscribing is like...
Subscription is important, guys. Put on the bell so that it alerts you every single time we take out a video.
Cool. So today's topic, and I think I need to tell the story first before...
Wait, no.
What?
We need to put a disclaimer. This topic wasn't discussed. We didn't share it. You came up with it.
Yeah, because of experience, and it's very recent. So, backstory, Nyana. Friday I was out working, right? And I had to drop off the promoters. So I was on promoter duties. We had an event in Pretoria, and obviously, like, I'm on promoter duty, so we have to drop off the promoters at home. So come end of the event, one of the promoters can't find her top, her t-shirt.
No, take your time. Take your time.
So,
I need the story to be clear. Take your time.
So, we're all looking, we're checking, everyone's searching, plastic bags, everything. Then we find that, then I'm like, I'm in a rush, it's late, it's like 10:30. So we're looking for the top. Everyone's looking, we're checking the vetoes, we're checking the plastic bags, we're checking everywhere for this top. So it's also getting late, and I'm like, dude, there's a lot of drop-offs that I have to do. It's about 6 or 7, all around and different places. So we've got Kyalami, we've got Soweto, we've got Bryanston. So it's all over, kind of a thing. So I'm in a rush, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, here's my jacket. Put that on. We need to go. So I gave her my jacket, put it on, did the drop-offs, and that was that. Following morning, hey, this thing is smelling like hectic perfume, which I didn't realize when I got it. So, I mean, I needed to give the car to one of my colleagues so that he can take it. So I wore the jacket, and I'm like, sure, the perfume was strong on this thing, And I then tell my wife, I'm like, hey, disclaimer, hey, I borrowed my jacket to one of the promoters last night. So, yeah,
Must I take it from you now?
So now it's created. Wait, whoa! It's my story to tell.
Okay.
So it's created a bit of a what do we call it? Debate. Within all our.
Is that what we're calling it?
It's a debate.
Okay, no, it is.
It's a debate.
It is a discussion.
It's quite an interesting discussion. So I thought, look, let's platform it here. In a way, we call it relationship etiquette, and that's what the title of this episode is, relationship etiquette. So in that saying, and maybe we'll answer this at the end of the show, or this episode, is to say, look, was I right or wrong in giving her the top? Kind of a thing. And yeah.
Okay.
Now you can jump in.
So let me jump in from how you disclaimed that it smells of perfume.
Yes.
Guys, smell is a sniff, it's a slight, it's drenched. It's almost as if she retouched the jacket with her perfume. Fa. Then he digs into the pockets, a lip gloss pops out. Now, when we come to relationship etiquette, my question is, how comfortable was she in my man's jacket that there was even lip gloss and whatnot. And listen, I also opened up this point of discussion to my work colleagues, and listen, we were all split in the middle. My work, one of my bosses seems to think that, you know what, Z, you have a bit of jealousy. kind of a situation, but majority of the people in the office are like, no. There should be a respect factor. How far can your man go with being friendly with other people? I understand. Yeah, sure. You were being polite.
I was being a gentleman
The
at the end of the
20
day.
plus year old responsible woman, old enough to work, earn a salary, and work in the evening, lost her t-shirt. You know what? Actually, I don't even want to finish the story because what made it even worse was how she found the t-shirt eventually. So yes, she was in full-on communication. They have a group where Vox opened it up to the group to say, hey guys, now I'm in a bit of a tiff with my wife because of this t-shirt kind of a situation. And she was like, oh guys, I'm so sorry. A whole voice note about she found the t-shirt around her waist this whole time. So people who were even helping her to look, they couldn't spot that the t-shirt's around her waist.
We couldn't. It was dark. It was night.
No, babe. I need you to understand. So this is why we're speaking about relationship etiquette. What is etiquette? What is relationship etiquette? What is appropriate? How far can you go? Why was I so miffed about the situation?
What can I help with? What can't I help with? And I think it's important to give like examples of what we can and can't do because there's no guideline really to say, hey, for example, let's say there's a lady on the road, tires burst, and she needs help with the changing of a tire. Do I do that or not?
No.
Come on, like
you can stand in the car, take down your window, ma'am. I'm gonna wait for roadside assistance. Don't worry, you be there. I'll wait for. This is my thing, and I think, in general, as human beings, we take life so lightly.
Okay, true.
We take it so lightly. And you remember what my words were when I was like, babe, I don't get it. Because I was like, how do you catch the trap?
Okay, with that one, yes, I can understand. The top one, I can agree with that one because, I mean, it's also, we're working late at night.
Even the tire
I come back 2:30 in the morning and it's like, Cho, why are you smelling like another woman here? Like,
Yeah.
And obviously that creates a fight, it creates an argument. Now I'm trying to explain, no, this is what happened and everything. And it's like, I am not buying the story. You know what I mean?
And at some point I was like, there was a lip gloss. Like it didn't make sense to me that there was a whole grown up who couldn't find her t-shirt and now she's braless. Like it doesn't make sense. Where did she find her bag? Topless. Topless. Sorry, she has her bra. But, so where did she find her bag?
There in the front seat. So,
no man, guys, either.
Why am I explaining for her? I'm just saying, hey, I was in a rush. I was like, here's my top. There we go. Let's go. You know what I mean? The gentleman in me kicked in and I was like, okay, here. Nuts.
Okay. So how far can we go with friendliness? Because I know with men, you guys are like, no, you were entertaining that guy too much. Why did he end up buying you? And we've had this conversation. Why did he end up buying you with clients?
Yeah, valid.
Like, I've had clients.
Actually, it also goes for you. Yeah. How far can we go? And
that's what I'm saying. This is relationship ethic.
The guy who bought you wine.
So I received, and it was actually my dad's friend. I received a Christmas gift.
I don't care about
of
that
wine and chocolates and whatnot. So do you get where I'm coming from? Can I receive those things, or am I now opening?
Are you okay to receive those things?
I didn't mind until you were like, no, I find that inappropriate. Why is a guy buying you this such and such? That's why I was like, no, I find it inappropriate for you to give this lady your jacket. Listen, there's other guys on the team. She can take anybody else's single jacket, not the married guy's jacket. Like, can we not? Where are the girlfriends, guys? Like, where are the girls? Where are the girls? Like, there was no sweater lying around to be borrowed.
You make a point.
That's
but that's why we're saying and we're tabling it now to say, look, what are the do's and don'ts, and how do we navigate around those things?
What is relationship etiquette?
Yeah, what is it? Like, now, for example, for me, am I being too friendly? Am I being a gentleman? Am I giving them the right kind of treatment? And of course, we're always going to try and align it with scripture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To show, hey, look, there are good guys out there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, is it too much of a bad thing to keep hope and say, hey, look, there is actually decency out there? Or is it a
Listen.
thing of,
You're 1 in a million, which is exactly why you are hitched. There are no good guys out there. You're not available. You can't be showing other women that there's good guys. You're good for me.
what about the Okay,
For
fine.
me. No. The others, they can go searching, they can go find them.
But it's an
I don't-
example. Remember, like, you know, I'm showing that light, like, hey, there is decency out there.
Here's my thing. And this also came up at work.
Yeah.
Do you not trust your man?
Mm-hmm.
That's what comes about. And I was like, I trust my man, which is why it didn't go on for
No,
too
and
long
hence why
or
we're bringing it up
whatever
as a
is.
topic too. Yeah.
I trust you. It's everybody else whom I've never hung out with to be able to understand, okay, do I feel safe? I've got friends that you know that we've ended friendship relationships because I was like, I don't trust this girl. Kind of a situation. How far would she go if my husband was nice to misinterpret it as this guy wants me? Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's why I'm
Hey,
like,
that's a lot,
relationship
bruh.
etiquette is how far does it go? Because now we're borderlining tapping into an affair, a possible affair, or a possible
but-
emotional kind of a situation and whatnot. So it's not a. And this is the thing. Can I be honest and
Yeah.
be like, I'm the jealous type?
No,
And this is what
that's
I
fair.
said to you. I
That's
was like,
fair.
no.
You
You're
know,
not bougie.
yeah.
You know how your wife is. You know how I am. I really am the jealous type.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
I'm not gonna go like snap and whatnot. But however, I can read. I will read how that hug happened. I will read how that conversation, how that hug.
But remember, this is how we
hello.
greet. How do we greet other women? How do I greet other?
Bluetooth, high five.
Sure, like
Sure.
I think we do.
Yeah, and that's what we concluded after this whole thing. That
Yeah.
greeting must end it sharp, bruh. So what's relationship etiquette for you? For me, I'm like, I don't think we can put it line by line into saying, okay, sharp, cool, don't do this, do this. But I do think get to know your partner very well.
Yeah, but you see what you're making it sound like now. It's not necessarily what your partner does. It's more of what happens
After.
or outside. So what's coming in from external people? What then? How to navigate around those?
Here's my point. I want you to be able to recognize a trap.
I was being a gentleman. Literally, I was just saying, hey, here's my jacket. It's cold. It's late at night.
You didn't think
Nancy.
about the perfume.
Oh, you didn't think about the
You
perfume.
didn't think
fam.
about another woman's breasts rubbing
I'm
against your
not
jacket.
thinking about that. I'm thinking about, yo, here's a jacket. We need to get home.
Okay, so what were you thinking when I received the flowers? I mean, what the chocolates and the wine?
I was like, why is it chocolates and wine?
I was thinking, oh, hey, this is a client who's saying Merry Christmas. A lot of people receive gifts around that time.
And you're not thinking, chocolate, wine, what's he saying?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was a gesture to me. But
I
do
don't
you
agree.
see what I
agree with
mean?
that one.
Do you see what I mean? This is why I'm like saying the only way to get the relationship etiquette is you're going to have to consider me when things are happening. Which is what I always say. I'm like, it's the most, I think when we're going about our everyday, day-to-day decisions,
Yeah.
we're not considering the other person.
Okay.
Because to you, hey, I just want to get home, wada.
But not
I
thinking
also
about
want
like
to
when you get home,
Yes.
what's this gonna sit?
What's the
I mean, look,
aftermath?
deep down, we had the conversation when we dropped her off, and I had the conversation with the other promoters in the car, you know, and we're like, hey, Mara, this story isn't vibing for her. I mean,
Yeah.
you're arriving at this time with another guy's jacket, being dropped off by a Vito, being dropped off, you know what I mean? It becomes a thing of, Chief, where were you?
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
what I'm saying.
So,
even
and-
when now let's think for her partner. When she was receiving your jacket, That's what I'm saying. At
And
some
he's
point,
like,
I was like, were you guys drinking at work?
No,
like,
not at all.
because
No, so and it
we
is,
lose
it
the
does.
top.
Mm. And then what happens? Yeah.
It's like, that's why I'm like, there has to be a consideration in your day-to-day where you could, there's people who consider their partners so far to the point where they know them so well that they're like, my man is a jealous person. I will deliberately make them jealous.
I wasn't. There's none of
But
that.
it's also
yeah.
another form. No, that's not what it is. But there's also that form of relationship etiquette. Be considerate of your spouse. Get to know how they are.
Okay.
Babe, we're completely different people. What bothers you is not what bothers me.
That's true. That's very true.
A lot of times
know.
and I go, oh, I didn't mind. And then you're like, no. Okay, well, I'm the one who's like, yeah, I minded.
No, I do mind.
Now we're going to do...
With certain things I do mind. Like I said, I'm still, the chocolates are mine. I'm still...
Babe, it's the same story. Let's talk about it now. It's the same story that I've got that family cousin, that family member, that one, that I said to you, that even if she called you and she said, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
If it picks up the sound of the mic, then we're in trouble.
No, it was.
Where I say that even if she was to call and say, my brother-in-law, I'm stuck, go back station, what in.
Yeah, you said
make a
that,
plan.
dude.
Please make a plan. Please, yo.
So I must mice.
La Sisi, she can walk in a towel around somebody's husband.
So, like, if anyone, now let's take it in general, when it comes to others, I must just be like, peace.
No, I want you to go as far as to asking yourself what's being a gentleman. I also don't want you to be a douche. I don't want you to be a douche because you're an amazing person.
Yeah.
I also just don't want you to fall into traps.
Okay, so for example, we actually had a friend, and I think I can say her name.
No.
I can't say her name.
You can't say anyone's name.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, okay, this friend, remember she was stuck. I think her battery was stuck.
Yes.
On Rudiput.
Yes, but I know that friend.
No, but she called you first.
Yes, she did.
She called you first.
Relationship etiquette.
That's what I'm saying.
Respected me. Oh, yes, thank
that's
you.
who I'm talking about.
She respected me
called
enough
you
to be like,
first.
hey, please can I borrow your man? Can I use his manpower? Not borrow, but can I use your husband to assist me with the year?
And then she called me after and said, look, I cleared it with your wife. Can you... Okay.
Relationship etiquette. Or even when you are getting called for that, be like, hey, bro, did you speak to my wife? In fact, we must just do that for jackets as well. Before I borrow you my jacket, let's call my wife.
so I think for most of these things, I should be like, let me clear it with my wife. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't want you to do that.
Okay, before you receive chocolates and wines, you must clear it with your husband and say, babe, is it okay?
No.
Yes.
Let's get serious.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. That's not what I'm saying must happen. What I'm saying is, I think with everything that we're doing, for me, what I'm taking from relationship etiquette is to consider you with every decision that I make, especially when it involves a second and a third party kind of a situation.
Just any decision making, I guess.
Yeah, because there's two of us.
Yeah, we did sign up to be here in this space and doing everything together. So I think it's quite important for us to just say, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I liked that one. I enjoyed that.
So I don't know, but yeah, there's a number of things. So if I see old lady there on the side of the road, I must be like,
old lady.
Okay, so I can stop and help.
What are you helping with?
Changing the tire. I'm still at changing the tire.
Yes, you can stop and help in changing the tire. I don't have an issue with that. It's when now I gave her a lift, and then halfway through the lift, you then find out, no, this person was actually going to the Val.
Oh.
And you passed our house, petrol gone. Do you get where I'm coming from? Because that's what it always ends to. I just want you to know what you're getting yourself into.
Okay.
So that we know. I don't have an issue. Don't get me wrong, guys. I don't have an issue with assisting. But is it going to affect our household negatively?
And how is it going to be received?
With every single thing. Even with the... That's 200 rand. That's 200 rand that could have gone into buying a juice box
for
my child or whatever it is. I don't have an issue. Go into it in a surplus situation, but know what you're getting yourself into, know what you're getting your household into.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Actually, you're right. You're
I
very
don't
right.
know.
Like,
Maybe I'm a little
just-
harsh.
Well, we'll leave it for the comments.
Okay.
I think, yeah, look, that's that titled Relationship Etiquette. And so, like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Thank you. Bye.
I am who you crown me.